What's cracking, peeps, and welcome to another Jaxcast with me, PJ, for you lovely people. And this one's just sort of I had an idea about doing a Halloween one because I'm quite close to Halloween. I was like, oh, we'll do one on horror games and stuff like that. That'd be cool. But it was weird. I was sitting at my desk working as I normally do, and I was just listening to like some old school retro gaming soundtracks, and I was like, video game music just takes you back to a time when you felt so happy and great. And I think that if there's a certain game or something that attributes to a particular music, I think it's really great. And I just wanted to talk a bit about video game music in general, how it just makes me feel really, and how some great soundtracks have just sort of stuck with me over like generations and stuff. You know, it can be from any type of game, any whatsoever. Like for me, when I listen to video game OSTs, I'm listening to stuff like Majora's Mask, Streets of Rage, you know, Wonder Boy, just Ocarina of Time. Like Legend of Zelda is a big one because it has such a distinct type of orchestral sort of score, and in the situation I think it just works so nice. And there are just certain songs that I listen to while I'm doing something, or that I just listen to when I'm not doing anything, and it just takes me back to that time when I was playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, when I first played it on, I actually played that on the GameCube first, not the N64. I just remembered how much I enjoyed playing that game, and that music in the space of sort of a minute or so can just do that. And I don't know, I think it's great. And I think so many video game soundtracks are so underrated. Some of my favourite ones from the past, I've mentioned sort of Legend of Zelda. Obviously I think Wind Waker is a big one for me. There's that Last of Us song, I can't remember what it's called, but the one particular song from that is great. Sonic, all the different Sonic levels that you've got, from a sort of Green Hill Zone, Flying Battery Zone, all the new ones that have come out on Sonic Mania as well, and some of those, Lava Reef Zone. Like, if you saw my Lava Reef Zone playthrough, you know how much I was banging on about that song. Act 2, and in Sonic Mania they changed it, and it just didn't sound right because it didn't sound like it used to sound. And I don't know, I guess for me a lot of what I'm saying is probably covered with like a thick layer of nostalgia, but I just think that's such a great thing. What I also love is the fact that it can keep happening. Like one particular song, which is actually the Sonic Mania intro, that I think's so amazing. I don't think there's an intro song that I have listened to in quite a few years that I love as much as that song. I don't know, I just think it's brilliant. And I know that in 5-10 years, when I play that song again on YouTube and I listen to it, and I'll go back and I'll think about that playthrough that I did of Sonic Mania, and I don't know, it just brings a smile to my face. And I'm talking quite a load of crap, and this might be like the most unnecessary video ever, but I don't know, I just felt like it was quite a good thing to sort of mention. I mean, for me anyway, because a music and the sound effects, that's half a game. You know, a game is audio and it's visual. I'll admit I'm not great at sort of explaining stuff, but I think the point I'm sort of trying to make is that I think it's very good to sort of value the games and the music that they bring. Because I'm not a huge lover of music in general. I like very different types of genre of music, from rap to chart to, you know, punk rock, and you know, anything really. But like, people think I'm weird because I have a video game remix in my car, and like no one else quite gets it. Like everyone always wants me to turn it off because they can't quite like hear the beat or whatever. And I just don't understand it, because it's like, it's the best thing to do if you're driving home from work and you pop in friggin' Sonic the Hedgehog remix. It is the best thing ever. Why? Because it just sends your mind down to memory lane about that time that you beat Sonic 2. You got all the Chaos Emeralds and you were Sonic and Tails, you were Super Sonic, and you were fighting off Metal Sonic and Robotnik. I don't know, it's just brilliant. It's just, I love how, like, don't get me wrong, music can do that in general. I'm just thinking about it in terms of gaming. It can just, like a switch, just send you back through so many years. And like for me personally, I don't have a great memory, just in general. It's like short term, long term, it's just not great. I blame my epilepsy. The music helps, because as soon as I hear music, everything starts to come back. I'm thinking about the level where that music's from, you know, what game, you know, how I played during that. You know, like Ocarina of Time is a perfect example. All of the songs that you learn on the Ocarina, I loved every single one of those. What was my favourite? I need to go through it now. I'm going to look at it right now whilst I'm recording this. Right. Prelude of Light, and that just sends me to the Temple of Time. Like, I know it literally does in the game, but it's sending my mind to the Temple of Time. This one, the Serenade of Water. This, for me, like, I would always smile when I heard this song. Why? It was not my favourite, no, but for some reason, at the end of the song, and I will play it for you now, I would say this sentence that went with the song, and I don't know why. Now, what is it? Walk to Lake Hylia, matey. And I had no idea why I said that. You know, obviously because you would sing it, you would play out the ocarina, and it would send you to obviously Lake Hylia. But I had no idea why I ended up starting to say that. It was very weird. I'm a very weird person. But again, because of that, it would just make me laugh every time I heard it, because I would think about that sentence, and it stuck with me to this day. And that's video game music, you know. It just sticks with you, and certain songs from games are just timeless, and you can just listen to them over and over again. And that's sort of the point I like to think I'm making in this Jaxcast, aside from me just talking a load of crap, is to like really enjoy and value the audio and the soundtrack that goes with every game that you play. You know, obviously some are going to be more important to others based on, I don't know, story or the situation, but just listen to it, and then, you know, you might not like listen to me saying go and listen to the songs again or whatever, but like 3-5 years down the line, after you played a really good game a while ago, you will happen to just hear that song, and it will set your mind back to that time when you were sitting on your little sofa playing that game, and it'll just bring that smile to your face and make your day just a little bit better. So I guess that's it really. I hope you enjoyed this little podcast. There really wasn't too much to this one. I know there's not too much to any. I just like to talk about whatever's going on, what I'm thinking about at the time. So yeah, this was video game music and why I love it so much. I'm currently listening to the Water Temple now in the Ocarina of Time, which is lovely. You know, I love that song. Not actually, that gives me like a bad memory, because I got stuck on the Water Temple for like 9 months. No joke, 9 months, and then my mate had to show me what I missed. Every time you set the level differently, it moved one of the platforms up, and it even shows you every time the platform moves up. I never got it. I never got that there was a hole underneath that platform. Oh god, the amount of time I spent in Water Temple, and now I can't listen to that song. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to this. I hope you did enjoy this, and took something away from it, I'm not sure. But anyway, if you did, hit that like button, it really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Comment down and tell me some of the favourite video game soundtracks, in particular, like song levels that you've listened to over and over again, or that you've just heard, and then it's sort of taken you back to that time when you were playing the game. Because I think that's really, I want to know. I want to know what you guys are enjoying. And if you are liking the Jaxcast, do give me some feedback on how I can improve. I mean, I know as a person I'm not the best at describing things, that's why I struggle a little bit, but I hope with each podcast I'm getting a tad better. So, let me know. Cheers. And if you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and check out not just my other podcasts, but some of my other gameplay videos that I've got going on. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'm out.